Sophie continues to simply prove people that she is not reality ready and simply just moving mad. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because we want her to be reality ready. We want her to be accountable for her actions. But instead, what is she doing? She is deleting comments. As you can see, Sophie deleting hate comments. Yesterday, I noticed her comments were suddenly turned back on. Under one of her recent posts, someone commented, "There's no way you're deleting hate comments." She replied something like, "If I were doing that, why would I leave this thread up?" Honestly, I don't know why she felt like that was an intelligent response because it's not. You're leaving it up because of the engagement. You're leaving it up because it's bringing traffic towards your page. Of course you're going to leave it up. But if you can control the narrative in the comment section, then why would you not leave it up? So of course, that response there just wasn't a smart one. But it's the thing though, when it comes to Sophie, she's one of these people that she simply wants people to do one simple thing, and that is to feel sorry for her. But how can we ever feel sorry for Sophie when she's somebody who just doesn't know how to be accountable? But let's dive in and see what else has been said right here. Well, I checked again today, and those comments are gone. Pretty sure she disabled comments in the first place because of the backlash over what she did to Liz. Now she's trying to push this narrative that she's sweet, humble, and loves animals. Like that somehow makes up for how awful she was. Now, for the people who are actually not aware of how Sophie has behaved and how she's actually been regarding Liz, well, let me give you guys a little reminder. Because you see, people are definitely letting it be known, and people are definitely letting us know that they do not want anyone to forget that Sophie has not been kind to Liz. So as you can see, Liz already wasted so many tears on Ed, went through so much with her health, and now has to deal with this BS drama, all because Sophie is an immature, fake baby voice, perpetual victim snake. I mean, where is the lie? There isn't. Firstly, she basically told Pedro she's not into him. He needs to back off and to stop trying. Pedro stops trying, and Sophie has the audacity to do what? To blame Liz. Like what? And then also we continue here where, secondly, what Liz said wasn't even that bad. She basically warned Pedro, hey, don't rush into anything. Double check with Sophie before getting in too deep. Rather than asking Liz what she said, Sophie assumed malicious intent and territory without evidence. And when somebody doesn't ask for evidence, do you know what that person is simply doing, folks? That person is simply proving to us that they are not reality ready and they're moving mad. Shh, I didn't tell you that. But we continue. Thirdly, why is Julia supporting her? I like Julia. I don't know why you like Julia because there's nothing to like. But anyway, but come on, girl. You're on the wrong side here. I'm guessing she's Sophie's friend first and is just being loyal. So, that's whatever. I mean, yeah, we can say it's whatever. We can say that she's simply being a good friend. But in reality, folks, being a good friend to who? Being a good friend to somebody that is nothing but a mean girl? Where is the benefit in that? Exactly. There isn't. So really and truly, just like our parents, I would imagine, maybe even our grandparents once told us, be careful who you keep in your circle. Be careful who you keep in your circle. I'll just say that one time. I said it twice. But we continue though, because as you can see here, fourthly, the reason Liz invalidated your feelings, Sophie, was because your claims and blame weren't valid. The more I see of Sophie, the more I feel for Rob for putting with that for so long. Pedro is also a shady dude, so Sophie and Pedro deserve each other. I mean, listen, I don't know if I agree with the fact that Pedro is, I mean, he's shady, but at the same time, people forget that it was Chantel that orchestrated everything that went down with that relationship to why that relationship just didn't work out in the first place. Because she's the one that told Pedro, we need to lie to my parents about your visa. And then those lies continued. And she never really owned up to that, did she now? But now we're going to dive in back to where we started, and that is simply where we're talking about these comments with Sophie deleting some. Now, as you can see here, pretty sure she disabled comments in the first place because of the backlash over what she did to Liz. Now she's trying to push the narrative. Oh yeah, I read that one, my apologies. Someone else called her out and her response was literally, stay mad, zero accountability. That is absolutely absurd to sit there and say zero accountability. Do you know what that proves, folks? That Sophie is simply moving mad. But we continue here. Honestly, it wouldn't be as bad if she just admitted she regretted it and owed Liz an apology. Instead, she's doubling down, deleting comments, and hoping everyone forgets. From what I've seen though, most people agree she behaved in a disgusting and foul manner. A total bully. And to be fair, where is the lie? Where is the lie? Everything that Sophie does, everything that she does, proves that she's somebody who can never simply be reality ready. Which is very unfortunate because we want everyone to be at that stage. We don't want no one to be moving mad. But you know the thing that is so key here? These events here aren't even on the show. Because you know how some people come out and they go on the show and they say, oh, but they edited it this way and they did this to the scene and they put me in a bad light. Well, the funny thing is that the attitude that we witnessed from Sophie on the show is the same attitude that we are witnessing from Sophie where? It's the same attitude that we are simply witnessing from Sophie on a social media account, which means there is no producers, no one around to control what she's typing and how she's replying to the public. Something that has to be noted down. But hey, am I surprised? Absolutely not, because this is the way she is. But now we're going to move on to Cortney and Colt, because people are still pretty much talking about the situation when Cortney absolutely dragged the hell out of Colt.
Dysfunction, you can't walk, you're homeless, you're jobless, and you're still cheating on me in my house.
I'm not going to lie to you. If you are uttering those words that she's saying, when you're saying them, you should be recognizing that you effed up by even giving this fool a chance. You know what I mean? That should tell you that, yeah, I need to learn my lesson. But then we saw a preview where next episode, it looks like her and Colt get a little bit close.
Like, the level of disrespect is insane.
I mean, listen, she's not lying. The level of disrespect is insane. It's absolutely grotesque, which is why I have said that when it comes to Colt, he is somebody that we should not see ever again on 90 Day Fiance. Him alongside Gino. Him alongside Ed. Honestly, I don't know what these men bring to the table apart from just being disgusting. Can somebody tell me where I'm lying? But now we're going to continue because as you can see, this person also says Cortney has lifted the Colt curse, really hoping she moves on to bigger, brighter and better. Colt is a cheater and a creep. He's so pathetic, and that triggers the mummy instinct in women, and that, and they want a baby by that they can mold into a worthy man. But they don't realize there is no saving Colt. He's more pathetic than Jerry from Rick and Morty, and old Jill from The Simpsons, and Toby from The Office combined. Damn, I only know Toby. Don't want to lie to you. Oh yeah, and Jill. To be fair, it's a very good point. It's a very strong point. But this isn't the end of people being upset or still bringing up the situation with Colt and Cortney. There is more. Of course, this person here starts off by quoting exactly what was said. You have an erect, I can't even say the bloody word, erectile dysfunction. You can't walk, you're jobless, you're homeless, and you're cheating on me in my house. Correction, cheating on me in my parents' house. That's what makes it even worse. He's cheating on her in her parents' house. So her parents are even there to witness it. Yeah, look at that. Just look at him. But, and I just went and enlarged the picture. What is going on here? But as we can see here, love, she slammed him. This dude was gross way back with Larissa, and still gross. Cortney is so adorable and deserves so much more. The audacity to cheat on a woman who gave you a place to stay when you're literally homeless. And no, I don't give an F, it's her parents' house. She's the one whipping his ass when he is very capable. It's crazy because the audacity to cheat on a woman who gave you a place. Listen, it doesn't matter whether she gave him a place or not. He cheated. That's just that. The circumstances aren't really relevant, but I understand, just to add that dramatic effect. But hey, I just want to know, folks. Do you think that when it comes to the most recent episode that we are going to see, a potential of Cortney still giving Colt another chance? When we see that, depending on how it plays out, it's going to let us know whether or not Cortney is simply reality ready, or if she's moving mad. But at the same time, though, even though we know that now in real time Colt has moved on and he's now with a Diana woman, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's changed his ways. And nor does it necessarily mean that Cortney has changed her ways too, especially the way she conducts herself on between the sheets. She still talks to somebody that hasn't really learned her lesson regarding men, to be honest. But hey, some people just don't know how to grow up. Some people just don't know how to mature, unfortunately. And that's why some people will always be stuck in the moving mad situation rather than the being reality ready, to be accountable, to be able to mature, to reflect. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, please. And please don't forget to hype the video on your way out. Like the video, subscribe, and yeah, peace.